Hey guys, in this section we're going to be installing Joomla onto our server, and I will show you how to basically just get it set up so that you can add pages and things like that, how you can change the template, basically the same kinds of things that we did in the WordPress section. Alright, so I'm in my control panel. I'm going to go down to Quick Install and click under CMS software. You should see a Joomla link. Alright, so 3.2.3 is the latest version. This quick install is really good with keeping up with the latest versions. The Fantastico quick installer, they're usually a few versions behind. So, like I said, I'd recommend using this. Alright, so we're going to click continue. Same thing as WordPress, we're going to choose where we want it. We're going to choose the cms.eduonics.info. Site upgrade, that's good. Admin email. And for username, we'll say admin. The site name, we'll call it My Joomla Site. Install. And I would highly suggest that after you're done with this series, if you want to keep learning about these different open source platforms, there's just a ton of information on the support sites as well as other third-party sites. Alright, so it's all set. Admin section, it gives us the link to the admin area, which is basically your site/administrator. Alright, so we'll open that and copy this password. Alright, so this is going to be the back end for Joomla. Alright, so pretty similar to WordPress. We can quickly add a new article. So in Joomla, our pages and posts are both called articles. Alright, we have categories, just like in WordPress. Different kinds of media manager, menus, users, configurations, things like that. Extensions. Joomla has a lot of great extensions. Actually, I'll show you that. If we want to go to extensions.joomla.org. Alright, so this is the JED, or the Joomla Extensions directory, and there's just a ton of different things here. Along the sidebar here, you can see all the different categories. Alright, so social media, multimedia, mobile, news, photos and images, all different kinds of extensions. Alright, so first thing, let's look at the front end. If we go up here, we can click on this link up here. It'll open a new tab with our site. Alright, so here's our website. So basically, it just has a sample article here for our home page. Alright, so let's go create another article. First, let's create a category. So if we go to, we can either go to Category Manager over here, or we can go to Content Category Manager, Add New Category. Okay, let's say Test Category. You can put a description if you want. And then we can go to Article Manager, Add New Article. Let's see, I'll just write coming soon. Okay, and then over here you can select the category. You can put in some tags. You can choose to feature it. If you feature it, by default it'll go on the home page. Well, we're not going to do that, so let's just save it. Save and close. Now if we go back to our front end and reload, you won't see that link anywhere. In Joomla, it doesn't automatically show up in the front end. You have to add a menu link or a menu item. So in the back end, we go to menus, and we want the main menu, which is that top menu. And we have our home link. What I'm going to do is create a new menu item, and under this menu item type, you want to click select, and go to articles and then single article. Okay, so you can set up a blog, but Joomla is not really meant for blogs. There's no comment functionality built into the core system. If you want comments, you have to install some kind of third-party commenting system. So we're going to choose single article, and we'll just say my article. Okay, that looks good. Oh, we need to actually select the article. Alright, so that looks good. Let's save it. And now if we go to the front end and reload, there's our page. Okay. So we can see the coming soon. By default, Joomla adds this information, the author, the category, the date, and the hits. For pages that aren't a blog or aren't news posts, I don't like to have this information, so you can easily disable that by going to Article Manager, clicking on Options, and we want to hide this stuff. We want the title to show. We want to hide the category, the author, hide, publish date, navigation, and this navigation, this isn't the main menu, this is just navigation in the article. We won't show tags either. And then here we want to disable all these icons and stuff. I think that's good. Let's try that. Alright, so now let's reload. And it's still there, and I think actually it didn't even save. Let's try that. Oh no, it did save. You know what, we might have to edit this at the menu item level. So let's go back to main menu, go to my article, and just because we didn't have those settings set when we created this menu item, then we have to do it in this options. Alright, so these are basically the same options. Hide, hide, create date, we don't want to show any dates, icons, tags. Alright, so let's see if that works. Alright, so that got rid of that stuff. Now we just have our title and our content. So templates are dealt with under Extensions, Template Manager. Alright, so by default we're using, looks like we're using this Pro Star template. Let's go ahead and enable this Bees 3 template. So you just want to check it and then click Default. Alright, so now if we reload, it changed the template. And different templates have different module positions. Alright, so that brings us to modules. Let's see, this menu is a module. All these on the sidebar, we have the login form, latest articles, and these are really equivalent to widgets in WordPress. And we can manage these under Extensions Module Manager. Alright, so it gives you the name of the module, and it gives you the position. So these positions 0, 1, 2, these are all template positions that come with this template. Alright, if you install a new template, for instance a third-party template, then you're going to have to set the module positions correctly for them to show. Alright, so you can enable and disable modules. For instance, the login form, we can unpublish that, just clicking that check. And then if we reload on the front page, you can see that the form's now gone. Alright, so let's enable that again. And there's a bunch of, like I said, the extensions directory has a lot of free and premium extensions. Alright, and there's actually 4 different kinds of extensions to Joomla. One is a module, which I just talked about. 2 is a template. A template is considered an extension. A plugin, which is a very small extension to do to do really minor functionality changes. And then there's components, which are pretty much the biggest kind of extension, kind of takes over this main area. If you have a calendar component, you can set it as a menu type, and this will be replaced with that component, calendar, blog, whatever kind of component it is. Alright, so that's basically how you can get a basic Joomla site set up. You can create pages from the back end without any HTML knowledge. So really good content management system.